Hey guys, this is Sober Ninja bringing you a 2 versus 2 that I played recently with one of my friends. So up top we got Band B for Time as the red Protoss, and his partner Randy Savage is going to be the blue Protoss. And on our side it's going to be my friend Reckless spawning as the light blue Zerg, and myself spawning as the purple Protoss. Now I don't normally play very many team games. I've actually started to play a little bit more often that I've had some more free time. Hopefully my classes don't get too hard again and I can continue to play team games with my friends and enjoy the funness of StarCraft. So it looks like the red Protoss and the blue Protoss, I don't, actually never mind. Yeah, he's canceling that. He he wants to wall off, and that's significantly going to get him behind. If you do this, like if you put your pylon in the wrong place, just go with it, because he's now at 1010. He's got 100 minerals. Me and his partner both already have pylons completed, so our economy is going to be ahead just due to the fact that he by two probes. He just cost himself 2 probes in the beginning of the game, which is can be pretty significant. So just go with it. If you build it in the wrong spot, you can always build another one later, and you don't necessarily need to wall off against Zerg. They were doing it just, I think, because my partner was Zerg, to be safe for that Zergling run by, which the 9 pool, the 6 pool, they're both very common in 2v2s. So Red's scooting his probe around, Reckless is chasing after it. Just we usually chase after the probes just in case of a cannon rush. Happened to us too many times in the lower leagues, and I'm kind of just sick of it. We are a gold team. We're ranked, I don't know, like 20 or something like that, and we just started playing again. So hopefully we'll get up to platinum at least pretty quickly. So throwing down my Cybernetics core, it looks like I do have it before. What is the lag right now? Sorry about that. It's doing it again. Alright, stop it. Thank you. Alright, hopefully it'll last. My computer is not crappy, so I don't know what this is causing. I do need to tweak some settings, I feel like, and just figure out what's going on. Hopefully this gets a little bit better once I render the game. So getting my second gas down during Cybernetics core, and looks like blue is not even going. Randy Savage is a great name to get chosen. He's not even going for a Cybernetics core. He is chrono boosting out Zealots, but he was supply blocked right there, so he definitely wasted a little bit of a chrono boost there. And looks like our red Protoss is going for his Cybernetics core. Definitely better than mine. I'm already chrono boosting out my warp gate technology and throwing down a robotics. I'm expecting a 4-gate from both players, and this drone is going to get in here and die, but it is going to give us time to see what exactly is going on in here. We're not seeing what blue is doing. He's actually getting a Cybernetics core just now at almost 5 minutes. That should finish around the 5-minute mark, maybe a little before. And I'm just working on getting a couple of units out just to make sure our front door is alright, because we are pretty close to each other, and I do need to keep up on my probe count because I need to stay ahead. I'm at 20, and blue is still behind because of that early blunder. So if you look at this map layout, I don't know the name of it, sorry guys, I will know for the next time. I did not think to look, but I've never played on this map before this game. It's very narrow choke, so very good force fielding, and we are very close together. Me and my partner are very close, front and back door, and our expansions are relatively protected, and there's really not a lot of empty fly space behind the bases. So there is on the sides of the map, but behind the bases, if you do have a couple cannons up here, it can get medevacs going across, whoever you're playing. So it looks like they're looking to move out pretty early. Randy Savage with 4 Zealots, and he's got another one back home, and he's putting down 2 more gateways, and there's the lag again. 3 more gateways, so he's gonna 5-gate apparently, and he is definitely a lower level than the red Protoss, which I don't exactly know the name of. So we see this. I still only have 3 stalkers. and I'm working on getting this immortal as fast as I can. My partner is just going to try and stall this. Like Day9 says, if you're playing twos, if you're getting attacked first, die as slowly as you can. So he's just starting to make massling, run his queen around, stay on the creep so you can move a little faster. Right when the queen dies, I'm able to show up, do a little bit of micro against these, do a little bit of damage. He's going to try and run back, give time for these Zerglings to spawn again, and then attack. And then I'm going to come in again, and there's a Zealot that I brought in, and he's really hasn't gotten too many hits off on these drones. He's got maybe 1 or 2 drone kills, and then we engage this for real. He runs these drones out, and I'm able to just shoot from the back with these Stalkers, and then bring in 3 more Zealots and an Immortal just to make sure we're okay. And just going to micro back on these as much as I can. Hydralisk spawning, and we basically dealt with that in a very... I love Immortals. I didn't even get the kill, but just a boom. So the layer tech finish, he got his Hydralisk Den, and he really didn't take very much damage at all. We were able to hold that relatively well. If we look at the units lost tab, I only lost, I think, 1 Zealot. Rekkles did lose more than everyone else because he did lose a lot of Zerglings in that attack, but the point is that he saved his economy for the most part. He is still in line with the blue Protoss, and I'm only a little bit above. I really need to work on my probe production. I should be making them right now, and there we go. I'm getting 2. Just going to chrono boost him out, and looks like Red is going to take that earlier expand than us, and he does have an Immortal. He was working on robotic tech, and he is going to get out that Observer, and I believe I don't even get an Observer for a while. I'm just focused mainly on making sure we're going to be okay. And they got a pretty scary force coming of Zealots, Stalkers, and 1 Immortal, and we're going to see this with this Ling. So Rekkles is still looking like he's not doing very good. He doesn't have very much out here. He's got 5 Hydras, and I'm basically just going to come from behind and try to sandwich them in right here, because I'm going to use this choke to our advantage. Cut off the reinforcements and keep them in here. As long as Rekkles can keep making units while I'm distracting them right here, we're going to be okay. So he does force field me out just a little bit, but it just narrows the choke down. I can still get in, my Immortals can still fire, and I'm going to back up a little bit. I don't want to get my Immortals trapped, and the Hydralisks are spawning and taking out the Zealots. At the same time, I'm in the back. I'm still warping in a couple of units, trying to bring them up. I want to keep these Immortals alive, so I back them up at the last second, 11 HP, and I should have backed these up sooner, and I could get that one sniped because I decided to bring it back, focus fired it down, and we clean that up relatively okay again. And but Blue is keeping the pressure on. They both are. He's got the 3-gate Robo, and he just transferred way too many probes. Maybe not way too many. Actually, no, that's decent. I would have done a little bit less, just my opinion. But he does have his 5-gate and a robotics, and he's just now expanding, and I am just now expanding as well. This just went up, and I do not transfer probes over there for a little while, and I'm making a robot.